sun can start and going down. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, no, start and going down. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, no, no.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, Just As TV. Thank you guys for stopping by. Child, it's been a long day. I got a headache. I did not want to do this review, to be honest, because they didn't give us anything to see this episode. I was just like, what is happening here? What's going on? It was so much yelling, and I already had a headache, and I promise you I did not, and I was not in the mood to be hearing all of that yelling that they was doing, child. I fast forwarded the majority of the episode. So this is gonna be a quick one, but y'all know what it is. Let's get into it. It is BADDies CaRiBBean, child. We are here to discuss the shenanigans that is BADDies CaRiBBean and Natalie and her delusionosity of it all, child. The delusionosity of it all. I don't even know if that's a word. It might be a word. I might have to look it up in a dictionary. If not, then I just invented a word. So you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. All right. Let's get into it. So Tommy comes up in her horse. We start off with her, where we ended off the last episode. Tommy rolling up on that horse of hers. But I don't even understand how she could ride up on that horse wearing that outfit. Her booty was out, touching a horse. Her cooch was touching a horse. She probably got horse hairs in her cooch, child. What is happening there with the horse touching cooch? That outfit was scandalous, and too scandalous for her to be riding on a horse. Y'all drop that in the comments and let me know if y'all agree, because I thought it was just too scandalous. It was cute outside of the horse, I'll say that. So the girls is looking all crazy. They talking all crazy, talking about, oh, Tommy is here, but we don't know what kind of time she on, and we don't know who she here for. And I'm just like, is she here for you? Have y'all been beefing online? No. Everybody knows that she's here for one person and one person only, that she has been having on her target since that boxing match and that talking crapola she was doing, Natalie. We all know that. We know that's why she's here. We surprised that they brought her back? Yes. But we know why she's here, Natalie. So, Natalie and Tommy get to arguing and fighting, talking foolishness. Natalie talking about how she gonna come over here so I could drown you. And that was so funny. I thought that was hilarious. Come over here so I could drown you or throw you in the water, do X, Y, Z to you. But guess who got drowned and thrown in the water? Child, none other than the infamous Natalie. Child. They was fighting and scrapping. Jayla trying to get at Gretchen because Gretchen used the N-word again to Meatball because she's trying to say that Meatball snuck her and everybody in the house jumped her. And I'm like, girl, everybody in the house did not jump you, ma'am. It was a few chosen people who took a pounce into your tail because you deserved it. But everybody in the house didn't jump you, because if everybody in the house jumped you, you wouldn't be looking the way you looking with your bony tail. You would be scraps and bones. I mean, even though she already is. But that's neither here nor there. It is what it is. So, I feel like Jayla was playing herself, because when Tommy pulled up, first of all, she told Natalie, oh, you gotta whip her. And I was just like, girl, mind your business, because in the next couple of hours somebody gonna be trying to whip you, and I don't see you doing much of nothing. Security, I feel like security was helping Natalie, because they was holding Tommy's hands. They was holding Tommy up while letting Natalie walk free. I feel like Natalie couldn't hang with the sober Tommy, because Tommy tomahawked her butt. But Natalie really thought she was doing something. All of that yelling, you was doing more yelling than you was doing throwing punches. Like, you was doing too much. You was performing for the TV. And the way they spliced up that clip, I know for a fact that you did not beat Tommy. And then the way that they was holding her hands in the car, girl, you didn't do anything. You didn't do anything. You maybe had a few choice seconds of getting some licks off, but you didn't beat her up. No, and then all you was doing was trying to scratch up her face, and I'm just like, why? Because her face is prettier than yours? I mean, even though we know she got some work done, I mean, it is what it is, but Tommy is still a pretty girl. She's still got a pretty face. Natalie is a crater face. And you look and sound stupid hopping around that beach. She was hopping around that beach and yelling and screaming and carrying on. And I was just like, you look and sound stupid. For one, you're trying to put on this voice of a mafia person, like the how they talk in a mafia movie with the cotton ball stuck in their mouth, like The Godfather and stuff. And I was just like, you sound silly. Use your inside voice. Like, you sound real dumb. And then the stuff that she was saying, all the yelling and screaming, and I'm just like, girl, give it a rest. Give it a rest. Give it a rest. Then you quoting songs, like lines, lyrics, bars from a song. You was doing the most. You was doing the most. You was doing the most. You were doing the most. Anyway, Mariah Lynn talking about how Tommy is her girl, and you know she ride for her girls, and you know she cool with Natalie, but she gonna stay out of it. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody gonna do nothing with her girl. And I'm just like, you didn't even say all of that stuff about Bianca. So how you gonna sit here and talk about that? And then I didn't like the fact of what you did with Siki either, but we gonna get to that later. You didn't even say that about Bianca. Like, you wasn't even riding for Bianca like that, girl. See, I was telling y'all already that I don't like the way Mariah Lynn is moving this season. But whatever. Natalie stops the fight and said, we done. It's over, because she was on the floor in the water goggling, and you know, security was holding Tommy back. You know, they lifted her up. Like, it was like 6 security guards holding her, and Natalie was walking away free. I was just like, a blind person could see that security was helping you. But she stopped the fight and said, this fight is over. Let her live till tomorrow. No, we're going to let you live till tomorrow, because you stopped the fight because you was getting beat up. Not the other way around, ma'am. So, girl, bye. She just expected that she was going to beat Tommy because Tommy had on some gloves in that fighting match. But it's a difference when you got on boxing gloves and when you don't have on boxing gloves, ma'am. Yeah. And she sure did show you. So Gretchen is trying to apologize, but she uses the N-word in her apology again. And I'm just like, okay, now you playing in our face. So somebody other than Jayla gotta get you, because you playing in our face and you pissing me off. And I'm feeling like, now, even if you say initially you didn't say it as an insult, I feel like now you're saying it as an insult. You're using it as an insult. And I'm just like, girl, don't make me slap you one good time. Ugh, 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 ugh. And then I don't like the fact that people online are saying, oh, she's Puerto Rican, she should be allowed to use it, blah, 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 blah. I don't give a rat's tail. I was going to say something else, but I tried to clean it up. I don't give a rat's tail if she's Puerto Rican or not. I don't give a rat's tail what she grew up saying. None of that stuff. You are amongst people who feel like you saying that word is offensive to them and their ears. You need to have more respect, especially because of what that word, the origin of that word comes from. So I don't care if you say it in your daily life amongst people who do not respect the fact that Black people were called that as degradation and as an insult, and so they don't really care. But now you are in front of a group of women that are telling you verbally that this is insulting to them. Then you need to clean it up, and you need to. I don't understand why you want to use a word meaning bitch. Use something else. Use another word. Use a Spanish word, since you Puerto Rican. Y'all would be really, really pissed off if somebody said the S word, you know, I don't want to say it out, but y'all would be really, really pissed off if somebody said that word, because that's derogatory and nasty for y'all to hear, right? I don't care if we use it as a friendly word of gesture, that we adapted it and we used it and we turned it into something that it was not negative amongst ourselves. It's still offensive. If somebody's telling you, a non-Black American Black person, that is offensive to them, then you need to take heed. I don't care what anybody else says. I don't care how she grew up speaking. You wouldn't be able to say it around me. That's for sure. That's for sure. Because I'm going to check you off top. I don't even use that word in my vocabulary. So what makes you think that I'm going to let you use it in front of me? Girl, you better go ahead. So I don't care what nobody say. And I don't care how nobody feel about that statement either. She don't get a pass. She don't get a pass. She doesn't identify as black. Her great-grandfather, her grandfather is black, and nobody else in her family is black. Why you gotta dig that far back? You don't get a pass. You're not even partially black. Like, you're not a black Latina. And then a lot of the problem is they now starting to use this black Latina. Oh, I'm black Latina, blah 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 blah. But before, it was an issue if we said that you are black. I have many experiences when I tell Dominican people and Puerto Rican people, and they looking like, ew, ew, ew. I'm not black. And I had to tell them, learn your history if you want to have anything to say to me about being non-black or coming from a Spanish-speaking country. Learn your history, and I'll tell you to your face, because I don't play that. So she don't get a pass. I don't care. And then on top of that, they have their own colorism issues that go on within the Puerto Rican community, and Dominican community. They have light-skinned Puerto Ricans, light-skinned Dominicans frown upon darker-skinned Hispanic people, like dark-skinned Puerto Ricans, dark-skinned Dominicans. Like they be like, ew, they feel it's a separation, and it's a colorism issue within itself. So she should know already. I shouldn't have to be the one that's educating her on her own skin color. Child, get out of here. You want a small history lesson? And when y'all was going through war, Haiti was going through war and all of that, they was divested from Haiti and stuff like that. Where you think the Haitians went? Y'all borderline is right there. You could take one foot and be in Dominican Republic and the other foot and be in Haiti. Where you think those Haitians went when Papa Doc was doing all of that stuff to them? Where you think they went? Right across that border. Right into Dominican territory. Right there where you think. And where you think some of those transatlantic slave ships dropped off people? Right in the Spanish-speaking countries. Do your history. Know your history before you start saying anything. Okay? So don't come over here with that. Anyway, I'm done with my history lesson. I don't feel like it should have been necessary. I feel like people, if they telling her that it's offensive, then it's offensive and she shouldn't use it. Period. And that goes for anybody across the board. So Gretchen talks to Tommy and tries to explain it. And I'm just like, girl, get out of here. It wasn't landing for me, and it wasn't landing for Tommy. It wasn't landing, so, and nobody wants to hear it. Then we get Aubrey in a confessionals constantly, and I'm just like, again, why is she here? Why is she here? Why? I most of the majority of the episode I ended up fast forwarding because I just couldn't deal with the delusion of them keep constantly saying that Tommy got beat up. Them constantly saying, Natalie screaming all over the place that, oh, I gave her an uppercut and I did this and I did that. You wasn't landing anything, ma'am. You wasn't landing anything. You was jumping like you was uppercutting yourself, child. But I couldn't deal with it, so I was fast forwarding a lot of the stuff. Like, yeah, my ears was bleeding. I was tired of seeing the stupidness. I was hearing the stupidness, and I was just like, girl, bye. I was tired of hearing everybody licking Natalie's butt crack, talking about she won the fight. And I'm just like, child, y'all need to borrow my glasses. I think I was saying that all last season too. Y'all need to borrow my glasses. And why is Scotty always in the confessionals having to say about something? Like, who edited her into it so much? And then she got so much commentary. I told y'all she needs to just get a mic and just become the commentator or the spokesperson of the show, because I was just like, why don't she have opinion of everything? And she sounds stupid. At least have somebody intelligent in those giving commentary, because child, whatever. Natalie keeps bringing up that horse that Tommy rode in on, and I'm just like, were you jealous? Did you want to come in on a horse? Were you mad that you didn't think of coming in on a horse and making this spectacular entrance, child? What the heck? Why you keep bringing up that horse? I think she was jealous of the horse. Anyway, all of a sudden, the cast members that was left on the beach, because Tommy left, Natalie left, some other people left, and all the other cast members that was on the beach decided to turn into Natalie or Lemuel, and had a whole conversation about the replacement, and I was just lost. Oh, we need to replace 2 people and shake it up and this and this and that. And I was just like, since when did y'all become the CEO of Zeus and BADDies CaRiBBean? Did y'all see that? Child, I was like, what? All of a sudden, Taseki has a relapse and remembers that she had beef with Jelly Bean. I was just like, where the heck did this come from? Taseki was calm. The whole, like the first 3 episodes, she was calm. Then all of a sudden we get this crazy turn up from Taseki, and I was just like, did you come down off your high? Did you not smoke enough weed to be okay through the rest of the episode? Because this came out of nowhere. She started spazzing all of a sudden about how she had a beef with Joseki on Baddies versus Wild, or whatever the name of that Nick Cannon show is, Baddies versus Wild, whatever that show is. The issue was Jayla was standing next to her man. Taseki got upset, told her to get away from him. They had a couple of words. Jayla was like, Jelly Bean was like, she really wasn't standing next to the dude that the production told her to stand next to him. They sort of squashed it because she was like, they settled it back then. And I'm like, what happened? If y'all settled it, why are you bringing it up again? And Jelly Bean was like, oh, we settled it, we squashed it, so what's the big beef? And Taseki trying to say they didn't squash it, and I'm just like, I'm lost. You beefing with her about standing next to your man? Taseki, please don't. I like you. Why you gotta have these moments on the show when you could just be chill? When you could just be chill. Just be chill. I don't know. Mariah Lynn then sneaks Jelly Bean. And I was like, for that, Jelly Bean need to beat the brakes off Mariah Lynn. She need to break the brakes off of Mariah. Mariah Lynn was talking about, oh, ain't nobody gonna do mess with my friend, and my friend, and I ride for my friend, and da. Again, Mariah Lynn, you were not this hype and this crazy for Bianca. You ran scared for Bianca. You was stuttering when they was questioning you about her coming on the show and the conversation that y'all had beforehand. Now all of a sudden you on this rah stuff, and you sneaking people left and right, and you want to ride with Tommy, and you want to ride with Taseki, and you got poor Bianca hanging in the wind. I said, Bianca, this is an FYI, Mariah Lynn is not your friend. And the sooner you realize that, the better you'll be. And then you know how to leave her in the dust, child. I was just like, what? She left Bianca to take all of that backlash by herself. But yeah, you riding for Taseki, you riding for Tommy. Girl, go sit down somewhere with your bony self. Somebody blow the wrong way and you gonna fly away. Anyway, they finally head home, and I was like, thank you, Jesus, because I was over it. The next morning, all I hear again is Natalie talking about how she beat Tommy. And I'm sick of these boring ass conversations that they having. That's all she keeps saying. I feel like Slim was doing too much. Slim Too Bad, I think that's her name. I liked her. And I feel like she was doing too much. Butting in a conversation. Starting, that crap with Biggie unnecessarily. Talking smack, talking about, if Tommy won it could be on. And I'm just like, Tommy is not even there to defend herself. You inserted your own self into the conversation, but yet here we are. And you talking smack, and then you're going to get mad if Tommy address you. I liked you, but I don't know so much, because you should have just minded your business. And then you're going to make this your story as for you to give you a reason to come at Biggie and come at Tommy. Girl, bye. You're whack. Meatball was dick riding, of course. I was just like, Meatball, you don't have to pick a side. Y'all don't have to pick a side. This is what I'm trying to say. Y'all all grown. Y'all don't have to pick a side. You could just mind your business and be like, girl, I wasn't paying attention, knowing that you know what you know all along. She's doing the same thing to y'all that she did to Jayla when she had that live about Biggie. Y'all dumb. Y'all fell for the okie doke. And everything that Biggie said, she was not lying. The stuff that she said to Slim Too Bad, she wasn't lying about. The fact that that girl don't know her, but yet you speaking on stuff that you don't know, and you talking about this, and you talking about that, you don't really know her. And the stuff about Natalie, she wasn't lying with the stuff she was saying to Natalie either. Now Natalie's saying that she don't mess with Biggie in the confessionals, and I'm just like, because of the fact that she rolling with Tommy, and I'm just like, girl, you never messed with her. You never messed with her from the first season. You constantly like befriending her, making her think that y'all cool, and then throwing her to the wolves. Like, you constantly doing backhanded stuff. So you never mess with her. So don't use this as an excuse, that Tommy situation as an excuse to say that you don't mess with her. You've never messed with her. Scotty has a conversation with Diamond, and she's trying to get Diamond to have a conversation with Tinker so that they can squash it and everything can be cool. But Diamond is a clout chaser. She gonna do and say all the things. She gonna be loud. Her teeth still gonna be big. Her lips is still gonna be big. She still gonna, all the things. All the things. That's just what it is with Diamond. Y'all already know. But I can't confront. She was looking cute in the confessionals with that blue hair. That blue wig was giving. I'm gonna put the picture up here so y'all can see the hair that I'm talking about. But Charlie was giving. I was just like, yes, girl, yes. Come with the hair. Come with the hair. I like it. I liked it. I just didn't like that her roots was so light, but I liked it. Child, nonetheless, I liked it. She was saying that she's gonna keep fighting with Tink, and I'm just like, for what? What you gonna keep fighting for, girl? Let it go. It's so stupid. You pulled her wig. In turn, you got beat up. That's how it's supposed to be. Then you come in the house talking about, I'm ready with my Air Force Ones. You online making music, like songs and stuff like that. And she gave it to you with your Air Force Ones. Now you're mad. You sound stupid and you look stupid. Let it go. You're acting like a child. And it seems like somebody, is giving, she wants camera time. And I'm just like, we see you enough. We see you enough. Let it go. Tink ain't bothering with you. She already knows she beat you up 3,000 or 4,000 or 5,000 times. She's not bothering with you. You're the one with the issue. Let it go. Girl, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Before she beat you again. Let it go. Let it go. Girl, let it go. Get on my daggone nerves. But Tink looked cute in her confessional look too, child. Post a picture up here too. She was giving too. I said, ooh, what is going on that they getting them together in these confessionals? They look cute. I was excited for them. Diamond keeps saying that Tink keep bleaching her skin, that Tink bleach her skin. Please. I think we all know that she bleached her skin. The bleaching skin card doesn't work anymore. We've all figured it out. We all know. Let it go too, because it's not working anymore. You can't play that no more because it's old. Everybody already know. And then when y'all walking in the forest, she admits to it. So let it go. Like I said. Dia meets with Callie. I finally got her name right. Callie, child. I don't know why I was calling her Kaylee in my other review. I just felt like Kaylee fit. I don't know why, child. I don't know why somebody called me out in my comments talking about, girl, it's Callie. I said, I know. Forgive me. I know it's Callie. I don't know why my brain wasn't processing that day. Kept calling her Kaylee, and it was Callie. Anyway, she meets with Callie. And, Callie's saying that the girls are staying away from her, and she wished it wouldn't happen like that because she does want to get to know the girls. She wants to have a conversation with Natalie because it was like a misunderstanding, but she still feels that Natalie is too old and Natalie needs to move on, which I agree. Move on. You're too loud, too boisterous, you look crazy. You could produce from the sidelines and not say too much. You could be out there in Barbados and all of these other places and just be neutral and be chill. Why You always gotta come with the extra. So I'm with Callie on that. Dia says it was whack for Nunu to sneak her, and that she's always gonna have an issue with her if she don't apologize. And I'm just like, girl, I don't think you want that smoke because she rag-tagged you 3 times. Or 2 times? 2 or 3 times she rag-tagged you. But either way it goes, however many times it was, I don't think you want to revisit that. Talking about, oh, she didn't want to meet her head up, but she did. She met you head up more than once and she dragged you. Girl, please. To the point where you was looking disheveled. You had sand all in your hair, in your mouth, in your twat. Everywhere there was sand because she dragged you up and down that daggone beach. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I don't think you want that smoke, child. I don't think you want the smoke. So then we go for a nature walk. We finally get to the nature walk. You know, I don't know how much of nature they're going to take in, but I mean, we'll give it a go. You know, we'll give it a go. You know, Gretchen needs to be sent home. I don't know why she's sitting on the sidelines. Gretchen needs to be sent home. Because every time she come around, it's going to be an issue about her using the N-word. Gretchen needs to be sent home. Meatball needs to get out more. But I can't confront. Her confessional look was cute too. So she's trying. She's trying. You know, I don't think she's used to the finer things in life. And I like the fact that she's trying to step up her game. So kudos to you, Meatball. But I really like the fact that she said, I never been around monkeys. I'm not scared. I'm scared of monkeys. I'm not scared of the monkeys in the house, but I'm scared of monkeys in the forest. I said, child, yes, Meatball, yes. Because you was reading my mind, child. Reading my mind. Diamond annoyed me. She was in the car. That's all she could talk about was that fight, to the point where everybody started tuning her out, child. Nobody wanted to talk to her. Nobody wanted to hear it. They were over it. I was over it. And all I heard was, wah, 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 wah. Because we're over it, Diamond. We're over it. I wish I could just send you a message and let you know that we're over it, girl. Even though I know the show is over and has been filmed, we are over it. We don't want to hear it. And we don't care. She now Diamond is mad at Dia and Slim Too Bad for calling her out and telling her the truth. Girl, another delusional. You're whack for that. You're whack because they told you that you're doing the most, that you should let it go. You're whack. And then I think in the next episode she try to fight Dia and like you're whack again. Why? Because she called you out on your dumbness. You have no beef with them. And they should jump you. Child. They should jump you. Nat broke the girls up in groups so that they could go on a nature walk. On Meatball pressed Jayla about Biggie. She felt like she was picking on her and bullying her. And she was like, you bullying her, why don't you bully me? Why don't you try it? You know what I'm saying? And Jayla wasn't saying much there. You know, she was yelling back at her, but she wasn't saying too much there. But she getting her confessionals and pop all that crap. And I'm just like, girl, bye. But let me listen. Y'all know I got to share with y'all. Why did Meatball look like a little old Jewish woman from Brooklyn when she was on this nature walk? I'm going to put the pictures up here. Y'all going to tell me if she looked like a little old Jewish woman. I found the picture. I'm going to put it up there. I promise y'all. Comment down below and let me know if them pictures don't match. If it was in color. Because I think the one I picked was black and white. Let me know. Y'all gonna get a kiki out of that one. It was intentional for Natalie to put Tinker and Diamond in the same group, which she did. And of course, they got to arguing. Because Diamond can't let stuff go. Girl, let it go. All I hear is Elsa in my head now, child. Do you want to build a snowman? Let it go. Please, Diamond. Please. Tika was 100% correct. Diamond snuck her, and now she won't let it go. She sounds dumb. I agree, Tinka. I agree. Diamond sounds dumb. She has no merit. There's no merit for her argument. None. She's standing on water. And only Jesus could do that. She cannot. Let it go. Because you're drowning. Natalie tried to make it seem like Biggie separated the group of girls. Oh, Biggie took Mariah Lynn and all of them to go see Tommy. Like, these is not grown ass women that could go on they, you know, at their will. Girl, bye. What? Girl, bye. This is gonna that's gonna be Natalie's reason for picking with Biggie for the rest of the season. That's gonna be her reason. Mark my words. I didn't like the fact that Aubrey was the one advocating for Gretchen not to use the N-word. You have two black women standing right there. Why is Aubrey the mouth of reason? Bianca was standing there looking stupid. The other girl standing there looking stupid too. And I'm just like, she shouldn't be the one advocating and explaining. Goodbye. And then that was it. It went off like that. And I feel two things. I feel like there's too many girls on this season and they need to eliminate a bunch of them. Just like Playboys Club. They're eliminating like 9 guys on the next episode. Natalie should take a book out of their playbook, a page out of their playbook, and eliminate a bunch of girls because there's too many girls on this season. And then, what did y'all think about that Meatball and Jayla beef? I feel like Jayla did. I wouldn't consider it bullying. I just feel like Biggie did what she needed to do when they first came in. They addressed the situation. She fought. She got beat up. Blah blah whatever. And Jayla should have let it go after that. Biggie didn't want to fight. It was clear that she didn't want to fight no more. But Jayla trying to be seen and be on camera, knowing that she could beat Biggie, she took it a step further. And I feel like she went too far. But y'all drop down in the comments and let me know. That was my review for BADDies CaRiBBean episode 5 I think we're on. Episode 6 look like it's gonna be a little bit spicy because Tasiki is wild and fighting in some lingerie, and I'm just like, Tasiki, you really don't have to make a name for yourself. You've already done it. You've already established your position in BADDies. People already respect you. We like to see you. We actually like to see you more than we like to see Krishan. And you could just be chill and laid back and collect a check. You really don't have to work for the check because you're gonna always be the fan favorite. You understand? I know she's never gonna see this video, but I just feel like you don't have to work for that check. You really don't have to behave like some of these people. You don't have to prove a point to nobody. We know you could fight. Just chill out and collect your check. That's it. But that's my spiel. I thought my camera cut off. Anyway, that's my spiel. I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, rate, comment, and subscribe. Ciao. I don't know what they're doing to my algorithm, but if you stay to this far and you see this, please subscribe. Ciao. I'm so close to my goal. Peace.